In understanding the tales of Spartan women and their unseen strength, it is crucial to first grasp the historical context of Spartan society. Ancient Sparta, a prominent city-state in Greece, was known for its unique social structure, which distinguished itself by its rigorous military discipline and its distinct treatment of women compared to other Greek states. The concept introduced here revolves around the cultural and societal framework of Sparta, where women were afforded relatively greater freedom and responsibilities. Unlike their counterparts in Athens, Spartan women were educated, owned property, and were encouraged to engage in physical fitness, thereby nurturing a breed of formidable women who played a pivotal role in sustaining Spartan society. The significance of understanding this context lies in recognizing the foundation upon which Spartan women defied fear and demonstrated strength. Their societal roles were not passive, rather, they were integral to maintaining the ethos and resilience of Sparta. Spartan women, in many ways, personified the values of courage and fortitude, contributing to a society that thrived on such virtues. A notable example is Gorgo, Queen of Sparta, who is renowned for her intelligence and political acumen. As the daughter of King Cleomenes and wife of King Leonidas, she advised him on important matters and reportedly played a critical role in decoding enemy messages. Her status and influence were reflective of the esteemed position women held in Spartan society. Another compelling example is the education system for Spartan girls, which included physical training similar to that of boys. This enabled them to be strong and self-reliant, embodying the Spartan ideal of strength and endurance. Despite these achievements, there are potential challenges and controversies within this narrative. Some historians argue that the empowerment of Spartan women was largely pragmatic, aimed at producing strong offspring for the state, rather than based on an egalitarian philosophy. Critics may also point out that their power was still limited compared to men and primarily served the interests of enhancing Spartan military dominance. This context influences the broader topic by highlighting the paradox of Spartan women who, though unseen in traditional power structures, wielded significant influence through their societal roles and personal fortitude. It connects to the main narrative of Spartan women's tales by providing a backdrop against which these women's strength and fearlessness can be appreciated. Through understanding the societal framework, one gains deeper insight into the unseen strength of Spartan women and the unique position they held within their world. When examining the tales of Spartan women and their unseen strength, it is crucial to understand the concept of resilience and bravery that these women exemplified throughout history. Resilience in this context refers to the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. It's an inherent strength that allows individuals to confront fears and adversities head-on. The Spartan society, known for its militaristic and disciplined culture, set a demanding stage where women were expected to be as strong and fearless as their male counterparts. This point is significant because it raises awareness of the often overlooked contributions and inner strengths of women in a society that did not typically celebrate female prowess. Historically, Spartan women were afforded more freedoms and responsibilities than their counterparts in other Greek city-states. For instance, they were allowed to own and inherit property, and they received physical training to ensure they were fit and healthy. One notable example is Gorgo, Queen of Sparta, who was known not only for her intelligence and wit, which she used in advising her husband, King Leonidas, but also for her role in Spartan and Persian relations. Another example is the infamous motherly saying to a Spartan warrior heading into battle, "Return with your shield, or on it," emphasizing the expectation of bravery over survival at any cost. Supporters of the strength and resilience of Spartan women argued that these characteristics enabled them to maintain the stability of Spartan society while the men were away at war. However, the concept is not without its challenges. While Spartan women enjoyed certain freedoms, these came with societal pressures to produce strong offspring for the military state, reducing their role to that of utility for Spartan ambitions, some argue. Critics might also point out that the focus on physical and emotional strength among Spartan women overlooked the nurturing and emotional aspects of femininity that were prominent in other cultures. These alternative viewpoints highlight the tension between empowerment and the functional roles assigned by a militaristic state. The courage and resilience of Spartan women influence the broader topic of defying fear by showcasing a historical precedent for women's strength outside traditional narratives. Their stories challenge contemporary audiences to rethink gender roles and the ways fear can be confronted with an unwavering poise. Spartan women's tales inspire a dialogue on how resilience can empower individuals to overcome societal and personal fears, ultimately connecting historical narratives to modern movements advocating for gender equality and empowerment. In examining the role of women in Spartan culture, we delve into a complex and intriguing facet of ancient history that reveals both the empowerment and the strict societal roles of women in Sparta. Unlike many other Greek city-states, Spartan women enjoyed a degree of autonomy and power that was both enviable and unusual. This concept is not merely a historical footnote. Rather, it serves as a significant counterpoint in exploring the theme of defying fear, tales of Spartan women and their unseen strength. At the heart of Spartan society was the belief that to produce strong warriors, one needed strong mothers. Women in Sparta were expected to maintain robust physical health to bear and raise healthy children who could serve the state. They were educated in physical fitness, similar to their male counterparts, empowering them with the physical strength and resilience esteemed in Spartan culture. This role underscores the importance of women as pivotal pillars of Spartan society, illustrating their unseen strength in nurturing the next generation of warriors. A prime example of the empowered status of Spartan women is their involvement in managing household estates during times when their male relatives were on military campaigns. This contrasts sharply with the more domestic roles assigned to women in places like Athens. Another significant instance is the inheritance rights granted to Spartan women, allowing them ownership and transfer of property, which was a rare privilege in the ancient world and highlights their influential position within the economy and family structures. The unique status of Spartan women garners support from historians who consider it an early form of empowerment, aligning Spartan gender roles more closely with modern values of gender equality than those in contemporary societies of the time. However, this view is not without its challenges and controversies. Critics argue that such empowerment was primarily functional, rather than liberational, as Spartan women's freedoms were largely tied to their roles in service of the state, prioritizing communal over individual needs. In this tapestry of societal norms, the role of Spartan women interconnects with broader themes of power dynamics and societal expectations, influencing how we perceive their contribution to Spartan militaristic success and cultural legacy. By examining their roles, we also gain insights into how broad definitions of strength and resilience transcend conventional gender norms, a vital narrative in unpacking the comprehensive theme of defying fear, showcasing how unseen strength can redefine societal contributions distinctly and powerfully. The heading focuses on understanding and appreciating the subtle, yet profound strength exhibited by Spartan women as they navigated a society renowned for its militant rigor and gender expectations. The concept introduced here is that of unseen strength, defined as the resilience and perseverance that goes beyond physical prowess, reflecting inner fortitude, emotional tenacity, and the ability to challenge societal norms. In ancient Sparta, women's roles were pivotal despite being less visible than those of their male counterparts. Their significance in nurturing future warriors and managing households required a unique blend of toughness and wisdom. This strength is vital to fully understand the broader narrative of Spartan society, renowned for its discipline and austerity, while simultaneously offering a progressive model for women's empowerment within its context. The unseen strength of Spartan women deeply influenced societal stability, demonstrating that true courage often resides beyond external appearances. One notable example of this strength is the famous story of Gorgo, the wife of King Leonidas, who provided sage advice to her husband and is remembered for her political astuteness. Her famous quote, "Because we are also the only ones who give birth to men," highlights the double-edged sword of expectation and strength faced by Spartan women. Another striking example is the education provided to Spartan girls, which was nearly as rigorous as that of boys, emphasizing physical fitness and resilience, showcasing that their contribution was crucial in a society that relied on strength for survival. Opinions supporting this concept often highlight that the unseen strength of Spartan women subverts traditional patriarchal narratives by presenting a model where women were highly respected and centrally involved in both familial and societal matters. This setting contended with prevailing ancient Greece norms, advocating a unique semblance of gender parity. However, this viewpoint faces challenges, as modern interpretations sometimes romanticize Sparta without adequately addressing the constraints and sacrifices required of its women, like the limited personal autonomy within a rigidly structured society. Other perspectives argue the societal framework, designed primarily for militaristic efficiency, inherently marginalized deeper expressions of individuality among women. This unseen strength connects to the main topic of defying fear by illustrating how Spartan women, through their integral roles, not only supported, but also shaped the backbone of a society devoted to enduring adversity. By understanding their unseen contributions, one can better appreciate the broader dynamics of courage and resilience within Spartan culture. Such exploration encourages a broader reflection on the unheralded strength found in various historical and contemporary societies.